Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the first words I've spoken today, so I'm really sorry. He's still asleep. Okay. I have many things to tell you and to talk about. We're going to put some makeup on our face while we talk, and yeah, let's get going. First, my sweatshirt says, "I may cry, but I can still get things done." These are ears from the Great Wolf Lodge, where my sister went this summer with her children. And this is what I got when she went there. I love them. Okay, I've got some new things. I've got some things that I have, actually no I don't. I don't have very many new things. I have one new thing that we're going to use together. This is the Cosmic Brushes Undergrowth palette. Have you seen it? Of course you have. It's stunning. It's just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Hello? Are we not focusing? Are we not capable of focusing? Are we okay? Hold on.
Let me clean you. Hold on. You got a little right there. Let's try it again. Am I in focus? Why aren't we focusing?
If you turn it off and turn it back on again, I work in IT. That's like the best thing to do. This is the Undergrowth palette from Cosmic Brushes. We're going to use her today because it got here, and I got news from LASIK eye surgeon that I can actually put makeup on my eyes for the first time in 5.5 weeks. We'll talk a little bit more about how that's going. But first, second, earrings are by someone local. Her shop name is Nocturne Clay. She's on Etsy. It's down below. Highly recommend. She's got my aesthetic when it comes to kooky things. I'm a huge fan of kooky things. So cool. All right. We are going to use a couple of new things, but also some things that I've been using recently. This is from Shop Miss A. This is their A2O Labs, which is another one of their house brands. It is I think it's their version of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, kind of any of those Tatcha Silk, you know, those puck kind of primers. I've used it a couple of times. It's fine. It's not revolutionary, but it is a good alternative for a less expensive alternative for those that I just named. I do enjoy the e.l.f. one a lot. I've used up one of those so far. My first one, I always say this, was incredibly difficult to get out of it was just so hard. So I thought, and that was the first, let me back up. The first one I purchased from e.l.f. when it first came out was very difficult to get out, very hard to get out. I thought that it was supposed to be that way, so I thought, why is everyone raving about this? It's not very good. But it actually is good. The second one that I got was way creamier, and then I was like, oh, I get it. I must have just gotten one that was dried out. So I've had LASIK over a month ago, and everyone that I ever spoke to about LASIK just said it was the best thing they've ever done. They wish they'd done it sooner. It was so great. It was so easy. And so I went in thinking that it would also be the same for me. I'm here to tell you folks that sometimes things aren't as easy. I have actually cracked open my Missha Magic Cushion Cover Lasting. It's in shade 21. It does come with one of the little things. I've used that a few times, but I'm going to use a brush today to get it on. But this is 21. It looks way darker in the cushion than it actually is in real life. I'm going to use my angled kabuki from Makeup Geek, but it's a lot lighter in you. Oh wait, I meant to put on, hold on. I'm going to quickly smear on some pink camo under eye corrector because I need it. And then I'll go over it with the Misha. Hold on. Forgetting things as I'm talking. So LASIK. The surgery itself was okay. It was nerve-wracking for me, but I did it, and it was fine. My surgeon was great. On day of surgery was fine. I did have pain when I got home. A lot of people, everybody told me it was painless. It wasn't painless for me. I had some pain. Took my medication, which I typically don't take pain medication. So that was a little bit unusual for me as I typically would rather not take the pain medication and deal with the pain. There's a lot of reasons why, but I actually took my pain medication, which tells you that I was in pain. And then began the slow healing process. Some people told me that they woke up 6 hours after surgery, they could see perfectly, nothing was wrong, it was amazing. Again, they wish they'd done it sooner, those kinds of things. Wasn't that way for me. I still struggled to see, very much struggled to see. I got monovision, so one of my eyes was corrected for up close and one of my eyes was corrected for far away. I had trialed 2 different contact lenses to simulate that before I had the surgery to make sure that my brain could process that. Some people's brains, like a certain percentage of people's brains, cannot process eyes doing 2 different things. Mine can. Great. And so I was prepared that it would be a little wonky, but not crazy. Turns out both of my eyes were overcorrected. I have been on steroid drops for the 5 weeks. I still am on them for another 2 weeks, and then we will reassess. There is a possibility that I could need another surgery, which is a bit shocking because I was not prepared for that. I mean, is anyone really? But I really wasn't, and yeah, it's been a bit of a journey. This is the Locked Eye Primer from AOA Studio. So I've been back and forth to the eye doctor. I have another appointment next week, another appointment in 3 weeks. My right eye is improving. My left eye is the same, but it's not terrible. I am having to wear readers to do my work at my computer and to read anything. And that may be the way that it stays forever, or it may get better. Not sure. But had a lot of inflammation, a lot of irritation. My right eye is occasionally twitching, and I mean occasionally, like multiple times a day. And so a nerve has been irritated in there as well. Just having a grand old time here with the old eyes. But I can see, I can see you, and I can see without, my traditional glasses. But I've switched, to readers, and that's an adjustment to always be putting them on and off. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
You want me to cook that bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How you like my wolf ears? Wow, wow. That's not what a wolf says. Ooh, that's what a wolf says. That's right. So, that's the thing. Under my eyes, I've been using the Almost Catfished powder from Kimchi Chic. It's white, but it doesn't reflect white. Anyway, it's a nice powder. There's 2, this is, okay, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm just all over the place. It's fine. This is the powder that I've had on my vanity, and I left it here. I took a business trip to Phoenix. We'll talk about Phoenix. But this is the one that I have had on my vanity, and look, she's hit pan. I've been using this to set my face for when I'm here or however, but this was amazing, and I put it in my suitcase, took it to Phoenix, the Sydney Grace new mineral foundation, and then I never unzipped the suitcase after I got home to take it out. I just took it out this morning. So highly recommend this. It's their new foundation on their website from Sydney Grace. But I am going to set with this because I'm super excited about the fact that I've hit pan. I love it when I do that because it makes me feel like I'm actually using my stuff, which, I mean, I do, but because I switch stuff up all the time, everything gets, you know, mild usage, moderate usage, and not heavy usage. And so to hit pan on something is fun for me. So I'm excited about it. But that's, and I don't know if this is Catkin or I can't remember the brand. It's Palace Identity. It's Flavor 2. I don't know, but it's their, oh gosh, I'm knocking everything over. I need to clean this vanity. Y'all have got to come over and help because this is not getting better. It's getting worse around here. We've got to do something about it. Okay. Browse. So I have been using, this is the Complex Culture, which I think was an Ipsy brand, maybe. Just been slamming this on, but I, again, unpacked my bag this morning. So let's actually use the brow pencils I've been trying to use up that I left in my bag for far too long. Okay, so let's talk Phoenix. I went to Phoenix 2 weeks ago for work. We had a director and above, like, leader meeting in Phoenix. I live in North Carolina. Phoenix is an entire day away. Like, it takes forever. And a lot, I think almost everyone else except for my work bestie, live in a major metropolis. So they get on an airplane and fly to Phoenix or, you know, fly to wherever because they have that there. Well, I live somewhere in North Carolina where I have to drive 2 hours to get to the big airport. I do have a teeny tiny airport here. I don't want to weigh myself in public before I get on a plane so they know where to seat me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, so Mr. Mugwump drove me to the airport, which is great. And this was typically what we do if I have to fly out of here. And it's 2 hours away. It's not bad. But then I had to take a flight. I flew from Raleigh-Durham to Denver, which takes, you know, 4 hours. And then Denver to Phoenix. So it took all day to get to Phoenix. When we landed, which again, work bestie went with me, which was great. She flies out of Nashville, but she also has like a 2-hour drive to get to Nashville. She lives in Tennessee. So a whole thing. And Wet n Wild brow highlighter thing. I hadn't used this in a while, but I love it. So we're going to get back into it. You and me both. Highlight our brow bones, because why not? She met me in Denver. We flew the last leg Denver to Phoenix together, which was great because I enjoy flying with people I know. I rarely get to do it, so it was awesome possum. And we landed in Phoenix and was getting our Uber to it's like a resort place that we stayed, like a golf. It's next to a golf course. I think golfing in Phoenix is a thing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know much about sports, so there's that. Anyway, we were waiting for our Uber and we thought he was arriving like momentarily, so we walked out in the Phoenix sun. It was like 113. I was there. I'd worn my SPF 50, but I'd put it on at like 4 a.m. because that's when I got ready to go to the airport. No. I got burnt in the like 5 minutes that I was outside. I was so mad at myself. Like, Leanne, don't stand in the Phoenix sun. So we went to the place and we had about 10 minutes in our room before we had to go to the conference, which was also at the place. But it was this giant resort, y'all. I mean, giant. You had to walk 10 miles to get anywhere. And it was like outdoor corridors. in 113. I was melting. So on the flights, I didn't wear any makeup because I normally don't. I just put on my sunscreen, like my skincare, and be done with it. And I was like, I'll just put on makeup when I get there. No, I won't. I didn't wear makeup the entire time because all I did was sweat. And that whole, it's a dry heat, it's a heat. All I did was sweat. I wore no makeup. I looked like a hoodlum. Anyway, it was fine. No, but let me tell you, all the VPs and senior VP, they got to see my bare face the entire time because there was no way. It was like the best I could do was sunscreen. And I sunscreened the mess out of myself, but I was not wearing any makeup. So typically because eyes can't wear makeup for like over a month, I would face makeup for typical work, face makeup, brows, and then blush, bronzer, highlight, or just blush highlight, just depended on the day. So let me tell you what I've been using, just because we're here to chat, right? Of course we are. Okay, this came in my Sydney Grace mystery Christmas in July mystery bag. It's a blush and a highlighter. I have loved those. They are so good. But I also have loved, and this is a weird one. Some folks don't like this, but I love this one. And maybe it's just the color. This is the Maybelline Sun-Kissed Blush in Blazing Blush. It is like super baby pink, super highlighty, where this just by itself, love it so much. But the one I've been wearing the most at home, and this is, look, don't judge me. Don't. Okay, so this is the Let's Party blush from Tarte that we all got for our birthday that one year. Okay, don't judge me. She's been through it, y'all, but we're using her. So let's use her today. Also, here is my Makeup Use Up bronzer of the year, which is not even a bronzer. It's a Beauty Benefits pressed powder from the Dollar Tree back when it was still $1. And I use it as a bronzer because I'm that girl. Did not take either of these to Phoenix because I figured they would break, but then it's party broke anyway. So here is the pressed powder from the Dollar Tree that is sitting right next to my Gucci bronzer that I'm using this instead. I know I'm insane. I can't help the insanity. I want to use it up when I hit pan on it. And I hit pan on it a while back, put it away, and it's been like little devil on my shoulder since then, being like, come use me, boo. And so I did. I busted it back out this year, and I want to use it up. I don't know if I will be able to this year, but man, I've gotten use out of it. I have enjoyed that. Just the process of using up something makes me happy. Okay, so for the blush, you have to be a little bit ginger, you know, a little bit tender with her, because tender, T-E, not T-I, because you're going to get chunks of it in your brush. I'm going to blend, so don't worry about it. Also, blush placement has been higher a little bit, and more, I don't know, higher on my cheek than I had. And across nose, not just tip, just all of it, like that. It's Kuhart, who is Earth, one of the Thai children who is actually grown, but barely, that I enjoy on Instagram. Kuhart wears his blush very similar, and I love it so much. So I was like, me too, boy. So that's what I've been doing. Trolls Play It Proper powder from MAC, which is 50 years old, is still going strong. Also would like to use her up this year. I can't even hit pan. I can't even hit pan. I scrub it every few days with a spoolie because she hard pans. She's not too bad because I just did it the other day. But every few days you gotta unhard pan her, you know, because she's a mess. But it's a great little, I mean, it's so slightly pink. It's not even pink, but there's a slight sheen to her. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. So this is all I would do. And then a lip, and that's it. Like that would be, I wouldn't even put the eyeshadow primer on. There's no need because I wasn't wearing anything. I wasn't allowed to like put my face in water, have water run over my face, water in my eyes, nothing. So because, I mean, I think it's best practice after you have a surgery. Okay. However, I was especially in trouble because I was inflamed and having issues with my eyes. So I really couldn't do that. So been very careful around my eyes. Now I can because my incisions have healed and we're all good. But it's not gone easy. Anyway, we're going to wear eye makeup. I'm so excited about it. But that is typically a look. Sometimes I don't even highlighter, but I will highlighter for you today. And the highlighter that I've been using, of course, is the old velour highlighter from Shop Miss A. She's held together by tape. This is sometimes, it is disgusting. I'm pretty sure, where's my thing? Okay. It's just a mess, y'all. We're just a mess over here, using up stuff from years ago, but also enjoying it. Like, why not? It's fun. This is a Juvia's Place brush. This I got in my, it's like a Black Friday mystery bag or whatever. The whole brush kit came in it. They're glorious. My goodness, those are nice brushes. I've enjoyed that very much. Which was, I mean, not necessarily shocking, but it's just, I wouldn't have said, let's go to Juvia's Place and buy brushes, but I'm so glad that I have them. Okay. I'm so excited. I just want grungified everything. This shade is like the most beautiful duochromist, beautiful. I mean, this is just Swamp Witch's Nightmare. I mean, Dream, which I guess could be a nightmare. I love it so much. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to use her. Okay, I don't even know where my eye brushes are. I have not used them in so long. It's just, okay, we're gonna bring you out. This is one of my, I think it's supposed to be a flower vase. We don't care. It's from Illumina Crate, where I get my, it's like my, it's a book subscription, but it also comes with really cute things. And that's one of the things that it came with, and I have loved it. I've got another one around here somewhere, but I love it to hold brushes. I use like mugs, you know, things like that to hold brushes, but that one's cute because it's so much higher. The sides are higher than a typical like coffee mug or whatever. Okay, let's start with something sort of neutral. Let's see how we go. Okay, she's not bad. So in Phoenix, I sat in a conference room. It was very nice. I mean, the place was nice. It was hot, but it was nice. I mean, indoors wasn't hot. But we had, like, you know how you go to if you haven't ever, let me just tell you, and maybe it's just corporate America, I don't know. You go to a business thing, and whether you want to or not, you're going to like happy hour drinks and dinner with these people, whether you want to or not. That was the vibe where I was. Now, I will say that I enjoyed many people that I work with, that I met them for the first time in person there. I've worked with them for years, and I love those people. Like, we have a great time at work. We are good coworkers. We are good friends at work. It was lovely. Very happy to have met those folks, and that was fine. I am an introvert, which some people at work have a hard time understanding, that the persona that I give off at work when I am working is not an introvert. It seems that I'm extroverted. It's 100% fake. Like, it is 100% me doing my job, which requires me to do things that I am not, that's not innately comfortable to me. And a lot of that is the extroverted, bubbly, perky thing that I do. Started out in this business as a trainer, and one of the things that I believe as a trainer is that you gotta fake it. So if you want to be successful, and ain't nobody sleeping through my class, so we do it, and it works. It gets me where I need to go. It gets me through what I need to get through, and I am able to execute my job very well. However, that means that some people expect for me to behave that way all the time, or they also think that that is how I am. That's like my innate personality. And so they don't know how difficult it is for me to maintain that level of extroversion, energy. It's very difficult. Because if I had my way, I would be silent and never be around anyone else ever for the rest of my life. Like I would never be around people ever. And that is difficult for folks to equate to someone who fakes it really well. But there are people in my life, and there are some work people. My work bestie is one of them who gets it, like 100% understands. And so doesn't expect me to perform, doesn't expect me to be on all the time. And I love that because it's easy. Like that makes it really easy. There are certain people in my life that do not drain my energy. Most people do. But there are certain people that do not drain my energy. And I can be around them. I can be myself. I can talk or not talk. And I can be quiet. And they aren't offended. My sisters are two of those people. And they don't expect anything out of me when it comes to interaction. And that makes it even easier to interact. I don't know how to explain this any better. But I tried to kind of explain a little bit of the difficulty. And so some people who work with me and have worked with me for a while kind of saw me for the first time, like who I actually am. And that was really cool because I think they now know what it costs for me to do what I do at work, and that it's not easy. And so I appreciated that. That was an interesting byproduct that I wasn't necessarily thinking that I was going to receive, but really happy to have done so. Taught some people what neurodivergent means. Like, you know, it was interesting. But I had to go to happy hour. So breakfast in the morning with them all day, lunch, happy hour, dinner. Then they wanted to go for drinks after that. I couldn't go. It was all I could do to get back to my room and just take a cold shower because I was sweating all day and then go to sleep. I was so exhausted the entire time. But I made it through and we did fine. Like it was fine. But it was a lot. Like it was just a lot. And it was a bit of a struggle. It was a difficult thing. Love my coworkers. Don't want to do that very often. However, coming up in November, I will be on another trip. But this time, I am going to India. I'll say that again. I'm going to India. Now, yours truly is a nervous Nelly about everything in life. And the fact that I'm going to India is a huge deal to me. I am super excited, but also super nervous about traveling, about everything really. But I will be work besties going too. And a lot of the folks that I met in Phoenix, not a lot, the majority of the people that are going to India, I also met in Phoenix. It is a smaller group of us going to India, and everybody that's going, I like them, like genuinely like them. So I know that it will be easier. Also, just side note, everybody that's going to India, all women. I am so much easier around women than I am around men. Like, they're not every man. Not every man. But it is, and I guess especially in corporate, like once you get past a certain level, it's those met a fabulous guy in HR that we work with. Love him. He is great. Like, we are fine. It's just others. I'm not for them. They are not for me. And that's okay because I don't have to be. My boss is going to India. Yes, I like her very much. So she's my 6th boss in 4 years. I like her a lot. And so we're going, and we're actually staying, me, Bestie, and Bossy are staying even longer than everyone else. So we're coming back like 5 days after everyone else. So I'll be in India. I'm leaving on the 9th, coming back on the 21st. But it takes 2 days to fly there and 2 days to fly back. And I'm super excited, like super excited. I get to fly in business class, like with the lay down seats and everything. Like that's going to be exciting. I don't know anything about that. So I'm super excited. I'm flying through Germany. So I'll be going the Germany way. You can go either the Dubai way or the Germany way. I'm going the Germany way. And super, super duper excited about just the travel, because that will be, I'm excited but also nervous about the travel, but it's gonna be wild. And I get to spend I get to meet my coworkers in India who I have been working with for several months. Very excited to meet them because it's cool, but also we get a weekend in between our work weeks. So I will be like, I can go do things for 2 days. I'm in India for 2 days where I don't have to actually work and go to the office. We do have a headquarters. We have, I don't know, 5 headquarters, I think, in India. We are going to work at the office in India. They're getting us a driver. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, it's so cool, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. And I can't wait to, like, tell you all about it because I'm excited to tell you all about it because it's so cool. But also, I really do want to wear makeup in India. Like, I do, because it's fun. This, by the look, is great. I think I'm going to do a lot on the lower lash line for y'all today because you've been so good. You've been good girls and boys. So let's do it. And I think grungy does way better with like a lower lash line than, like, for me, than a neutral. I'm much more apt to do an under eye with a grunge than I am with a neutral. That's just how I roll. So I'm just going to do the same colors down below that I did up above. I'll show you the colors that I used when we get there. Hang on. So we also, Mr. Mugwump has planned our honeymoon after 14 years of marriage. We did not have one when we got married. We had to go right back to work. We got married on a Sunday. He was back to work on Tuesday that week. We didn't have any time. So it's been a long time coming, and I've sort of nagged him on and off. You know how it is. Like, you bring it up, you're like, we sure wish I had a honeymoon. But we he booked it earlier this year, and it's the week of Thanksgiving, which is really, actually, for some people might not be ideal. For us, it is ideal. We would very much like to be alone at holidays. Not that I don't love my family, but there's a lot of people, and it is more nerve-wracking than it is enjoyable most of the time. But this time we are going to, we're going to go ourselves. We always spend Christmas Day alone, but this time we're going to spend Thanksgiving on our honeymoon. However, we booked an Airbnb in the mountains of North Carolina, and they are the ones that are, they're unbelievable devastation over there after the hurricane and the flooding and the dam and the whole thing. And so I don't know, I have no idea, and it's absolutely not important at all comparatively to what those folks are going through. I don't know if that's actually going to come to fruition. I don't know if where we were staying is affected. It looks like it might be. The highways that are closed all around where we were going. So we'll have to wait and see how that actually turns out. It is, again, not a big deal. This is not a big deal compared to anything that folks are going through over there. So I just, every bit of the good juju, the good vibes, the everything goes out to those folks, because I can't imagine. But we'll see if that actually comes to fruition or not. If it doesn't, we will reschedule it and do it later, and it will be just fine. we had plans to, we have tickets to ride the train in the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad train. Super excited to do that whenever that does happen, and we'll enjoy it very much when that does happen. Just don't know if now it's going to actually happen when we thought. So it is what it is. Oh, this is a little bit chunkier than I anticipated, but it's pretty. Hey, Tiny, were you throwing your mouth around? She's being her normal self. Okay, we have done it. Let's let me show you what I used. Let me show you, baby. Okay, whoa. First color, which is not really even a color, I just set with this. This is in my transition. This is in my outer corner. Tapped a tiny bit of that into the outer corner. That's the puppy that's on the lid that is so gorgeous, that is so beautiful. And then that I just tucked into the inner cavern there. It's a little bit mintier. It looks mintier than it actually is, I think. But that would pair really nicely with that really nice pastel mint there. But there she is. I think it's stunning. Do I think I could make this a little bit more molten? Yes. Let's do a little bit more molten. Yeah. Just with a finger, it just makes, it's just more metallic, I guess. It gets it a little bit more opaque. There we go. Yep, that's perfect. Yep. It's gorgeous. It's just grungy, gross, gorgeous. And I love her. Undergrowth. Go get it. Very well priced. Takes a little bit to get here because it's coming from the UK. It's gorgeous. If you want, I'm sure she's got it up. Sarah from Lotus Liner also got this. We got it on the same day. Go check her out. She does 2 different eye looks, which I love her for because you get to see more colors. Also, she's a 10 out of 10. Like, go subscribe. She's amazing. But she'll do 2 different eye looks. It's really cool. Anyway, I love it. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so let's talk liner because I need to. I would normally, do I want to do it now? I think I do. Ugh, my eye doctor's gonna kill me. He didn't say I couldn't do it. This is a brand new eyeliner, so it's not old. Let's waterline, tight line. Let's warm her up first. Come on, friend. Are we doing it? We are. It's just taking us a second. It's brand new, so sometimes you got to kind of get, I don't want to say the wax, but it's kind of like that. You got to warm it up a little bit. It's an LA girl. Nope, LA Colors. Yeah, it's there. It's just taking it a second. It's just a black. It does something to just line. I don't know. I'm not pressing hard at all, just so that you know. Just been really careful around my eyes for weeks, so it's sort of ingrained now. It's like a habit that I don't touch my eyes, and so it's a little weird to get near them with anything. Okay. Not ideal, not a super creamy, but it works. It's fine. I do need another lash lift, but again, haven't done anything near my eyes, so we will be curling today. But I have been enjoying having a lash lift every couple of months or so because it just, my lashes will hold. They will absolutely hold for 2 months and I don't have to curl them, and I love that. I've got to like plan appointments so that they're around India trip or before it if I want like curled lashes in India. Gotta do that part. Okay, let's use Let's use the Lash Extender from e.l.f. This is a tubing mascara. And it's excellent. It really is excellent. It's just as good as the Thrive Cosmetics, which is way more expensive, even though I like the Thrive one. This is just as good. My sister is getting married in October, so I'm going to practice my makeup. Why? Because it's a special event and I want to. I have the dress that I'm wearing, and I think I'm going, it's fall themed, it's outdoors, it's beautiful. It's going to be amazing. You know in Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, when Maid Marian gets married to Robin Hood, like with the Aladdin stuff, that's her in a nutshell. And so I think I'm going to do an orange, like an orange eye look, which I haven't done in a hot minute. So that's why I want to practice for sure. Like a rusty orange. My dress is like it's not cream, it's darker than cream. And she's not wearing white, she's wearing green. So it's, don't get it twisted. But it is it's like a mother of pearl, eggshell, I don't know. It is a bagel color. So it's darker than cream, but not yellowy. I don't know. But it has little tiny, like, orange flowers. Little tiny. And I'll be wearing orange tats and, like, knee-high boots. Again, outdoors. I can't be, I can't be wearing no cute shoes. I mean, they're cute, but, like, it's a little less formal. But also walking through some woods. That looks great. Hope you also agree, because I think it looks great. Put those eye brushes back. All right. I am actually quite a fan of this grungy eye look. I think it looks fabulous. Lips, while I continue to run my mouth. Lip liner from Maybelline. It's the Lifter liner. I don't know the flavor. I don't know the flavor of it. It's this color. Anyway, so want to practice my eye look. We'll probably do that together. Because the dress is really understated as far as like color. So I think I can go bold on the eyes. Even though I would go bold on the eyes because I want to. But it'll balance is what I'm saying. Like if it was a full-on orange dress, I don't know if I would go full-on orange eye, but I will now. Mr. Mugwump is making bacon. And it smells bacony. Also, this is your yearly reminder to go to the grocery store and get your cinnamon broom that you put in your house that makes it smell like fall. Go get it. I got mine yesterday. I am obsessed with the smell. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Couple of choices for lips that I have been using that I'll tell you about. One is the Buxom lip gloss in Margaret. We're down to here. Like that's where we are. She is a beast. We love her. Another is this incredible, this chili infused. It's not really a plumper, but it touts itself to be. This stuff stays. It's super thick and I like it. It stays for a long time. I don't want to wear that today. Another one is the nude. Is it nude? Jeez, Leanne. YSL Love Shine, and it's the nude one. It looks pink in the here, but it's more nudie. And then one other one that I'm like, I can use this up. It's tiny, but it's pinkier. Like this is the Tarte Maracuja thingamajiggy, but it's like a little sample size of it, but it's a little baby. She's a little baby. Let's use her. It's a little pinkier, but she works. It's a nice formula. I don't have any of the large ones, I don't think. Is that true? I don't think I do. But she works. It's nice. It works. It's neutral. And it's got like a coconut, you know, a coconutty scent. I don't think it tastes, but it's scented coconutty. This is the look, y'all. Like, and it is a look. I am super excited to wear grungy, swampy, witchy things. It is fall, y'all, and it's 85 degrees outside right now where I live, but it's fall, and I am beyond excited for it to be fall because it is my favorite time of year. I am super stoked to wear all the grungy, rusty, pumpkin-y things. I'm a fan of all of it. So I hope that you are enjoying your fall wherever you are. I'm gonna film a haul because I have some stuff to show y'all, and I'm super excited to show you all the things that have come in. It's not been a ton because I've been I've been really busy, and so I haven't really shopped very much, but I have shopped. So I want to show you some of what's come in, and I've got some empties to show you too because I've used up some stuff. So let's do that together. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That's awesome. We'll be friends on the internet. If you have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate you. There goes the iTwitch. Thank you so much. I love hanging out with y'all. You're the best. You're the bee's knees. Hit like on this video if you could. It does help out my channel, and I appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.